What if Stone Cold Steve Austin decided to return to the WWE for one more WrestleMania match? And what if CM Punk was the current WWE World Heavyweight Champion and Stone Cold Steve Austin decided to have his final match versus CM Punk so that Stone Cold Steve Austin could win the WWE World Heavyweight Championship? CM Punk versus Stone Cold Steve Austin is a dream match. It's a once in a lifetime match if it were to happen. When you have CM Punk in the ring, he's guaranteed to give you a 5-star match. And when you have Stone Cold Steve Austin in the ring, he's guaranteed to give you a 5-star match as well. So if you put CM Punk versus Stone Cold Steve Austin, you put that in the main event of WrestleMania Night 2, and automatically all the WWE fans in the WWE universe would watch this match because it's destined for greatness. It's destined to be an outstanding match, whether it's for a championship or a non-title match. It's guaranteed that CM Punk versus Stone Cold Steve Austin is going to be an outstanding match that we will be watching decades from now, because that's what it's meant to be, and it's something that I would like to see. Doesn't mean that it will ever happen, but in my what if scenario, CM Punk versus Stone Cold Steve Austin would be a hard-hitting match. There would be multiple counters. Imagine the Go to Sleep versus the Stone Cold Stunner. I mean, that's already amazing just thinking about that. Paul Heyman would have to be there ringside with CM Punk to try to give CM Punk an advantage in this matchup of CM Punk versus Stone Cold Steve Austin. So some Paul Heyman interference in the match would be great too, because it's Stone Cold Steve Austin. It's going to be incredibly tough to defeat Stone Cold Steve Austin just in a one-on-one match. So CM Punk's going to need some help from Paul Heyman in order to successfully defeat Stone Cold Steve Austin. And if Stone Cold Steve Austin overcomes the odds versus CM Punk and Paul Heyman, Stone Cold Steve Austin lets the entire WWE universe know that, he still got it, and he could defeat guys like CM Punk anytime he wanted to, and he could win a WWE World Heavyweight Championship anytime he wanted to as well. And Stone Cold Steve Austin is one of the most powerful WWE wrestlers of all time. It only makes sense to have Paul Heyman ringside in this matchup, considering the history between Stone Cold Steve Austin and Paul Heyman and the history between CM Punk and Paul Heyman. Could you imagine the build-up for the storyline of CM Punk versus Stone Cold Steve Austin, and Paul Heyman is in the storyline as well? Could you imagine how amazing that WrestleMania build-up would be? We don't know if we will ever get CM Punk versus Stone Cold Steve Austin, but if we do, it will most probably be the greatest wrestling match of all time and the greatest match in WrestleMania history. Let me know in the comments, would you like to see CM Punk versus Stone Cold Steve Austin in the main event of WrestleMania for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship? Let me know in the comments. I would love your feedback. For me, this is a match I would love to see. It's a match I've been wanting to see for the longest time, of CM Punk versus Stone Cold Steve Austin. But who knows what the future brings in wrestling? Maybe we will get this match one day. Maybe this will just remain a dream match that we could only play in WWE 2K24. But if this match were to happen, would it be a no disqualification match? Would it be a Hell in a Cell match? Would it be a tables match? Would it be a tables, ladders, and chairs match? Would it be a steel cage match? Let me know in the comments, as this could be a very interesting match, whether it's no disqualification, whether it's a normal match. Let me know, as I'm curious to know your feedback on CM Punk versus Stone Cold Steve Austin. It would also be very interesting to see, where would Paul Heyman's loyalties lie in this match? Would he be with CM Punk and help him retain his WWE World Heavyweight Championship, or would he for some reason help Stone Cold Steve Austin, as Paul Heyman has history with Stone Cold Steve Austin and he has history with CM Punk? So the way this roadmap could go for a storyline is limitless. That's why CM Punk versus Stone Cold Steve Austin is something that needs to happen one day, and if it doesn't, it's fun to play in WWE 2K24 as well. I feel like the moment Paul Heyman is a part of a storyline, that storyline is going to be golden. It's going to bring eyes to the matchup of CM Punk versus Stone Cold Steve Austin even more. Not that CM Punk versus Stone Cold Steve Austin wouldn't already bring the WWE Universe, but you add Paul Heyman and his history with CM Punk and Stone Cold Steve Austin, and you got the entire WWE Universe watching the match at WrestleMania, in my personal opinion. If you are enjoying my what if for WWE 2K24, before, make sure to like the video you're watching and click subscribe on the channel, as I have a lot of content on the way for WWE 2K25, as we will be transitioning to the brand new WWE 2K25 game, as the brand new video game will be coming out in a few days. So I will be creating a lot of content on WWE 2K25 for Roman Reigns, the original tribal chief. I will be creating content for the final boss, The Rock, for Solo Sikoa, for CM Punk, for Stone Cold Steve Austin, for Seth Rollins, and of course for John Cena. So if you enjoy wrestling content, make sure to click subscribe on the channel, as it helps me in a major way create content for you. So I have a lot of content on the way in the brand new WWE 2K25 video game. If CM Punk versus Stone Cold Steve Austin were to actually happen, I would love to see Stone Cold Steve Austin counter all the submission holds of CM Punk. I would love to see Stone Cold Steve Austin kick out of the go to sleeps. I would love to see CM Punk kick out of all the Stone Cold stunners. I would love to see Paul Heyman interfere in the match as much as possible to either help CM Punk or to help Stone Cold Steve Austin, as that would really make this storyline continue. It could go from one match to 2 to 3. It could be a best of 3 series. I mean, we could have the first match of CM Punk versus Stone Cold Steve Austin at WrestleMania. Then we could have the second match at, example, a pay-per-view like SummerSlam, and that would be the second match. And the third match could be inside of Hell in a Cell. I mean, the storylines in this are really endless when it comes to CM Punk versus Stone Cold Steve Austin, especially with Paul Heyman in the mix. It could go from a once-in-a-lifetime matchup to a best-of-3 series. And I mean, who would not want to see CM Punk versus Stone Cold Steve Austin 3 times? Maybe I'm the only one that wants to see it 3 times. I would be happy with even just once. Just seeing this match happen would be amazing. In the match like CM Punk versus Stone Cold Steve Austin, we could even have Paul Heyman as the special guest referee. Could you imagine Paul Heyman in a referee outfit calling this match? Who would he help win in that scenario? Would he even count to 3 to help CM Punk retain his WWE World Heavyweight Championship? Or would he help Stone Cold Steve Austin defeat CM Punk? What would happen in that scenario if Paul Heyman was the special guest referee? Let me know in the comments. I would love your feedback, as Paul Heyman is a wise man. He's a genius, so he could surprise the WWE universe. He really knows how to get all the WWE fans' attention because he's a genius in the wrestling business. So that being said, he really has this amazing quality of making outstanding matches even better, and he has helped create main event WWE superstars today and wrestlers in general. So the moment Paul Heyman is there, you are going to get golden content, because that is what Paul Heyman does. He is amazing at giving us that content and creating that content for wrestling fans today. Now, in my what if scenario of CM Punk versus Stone Cold Steve Austin for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, Stone Cold Steve Austin delivers as much damage as he can to CM Punk, but CM Punk counters everything that Stone Cold Steve Austin has to deliver, and CM Punk will deliver back-to-back go-to-sleeps to Stone Cold Steve Austin, and eventually CM Punk will go for a submission hold on Stone Cold Steve Austin and defeat Stone Cold Steve Austin by submission. The reason why CM Punk would defeat Stone Cold Steve Austin by submission to retain his WWE World Heavyweight Championship is that Stone Cold Steve Austin has done everything he has to do in the WWE. So he would come back to the WWE to elevate CM Punk even more in my what if scenario, as CM Punk has never main evented WrestleMania. So if CM Punk were to main event WrestleMania, it should be versus Stone Cold Steve Austin, and it should be for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. But this is just my what if scenario. Who knows if CM Punk versus Stone Cold Steve Austin will ever happen, or it will only happen in WWE 2K games. Let me know in the comments if you agree with CM Punk defeating Stone Cold Steve Austin by submission at WrestleMania, or would you prefer Stone Cold Steve Austin defeating CM Punk and winning the WWE World Heavyweight Championship in the main event of WrestleMania Night 2? For more upcoming videos, please click like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.